Welcome to my YouTube channel here, and I'm GM Millie. So somehow yesterday we managed to win Terror Tuesday again with fairly a commanding result, 10 out of 11. After so long, I kind of finished when was the last time I win Terror Tuesday. So this result came as a huge surprise for me myself, and I was so proud of me, to be honest. So obviously in this video I want to do a recap. I want to try to explain all my games and trying to show you all the fun in these games. So let's get through things right away. right away. So game 1 here, let's go right away. We got a CM. Okay, so time to get this screen here. Looks somehow much more professional. In first game here we got a CM from Russia. I think he also streamed too. CM Shamat Kanal. I think I met him sometimes before. So here we start the event with a rating of 3061, guys. Let's lower the rating points since it is also a very fun thing to follow. So in the game, I play the London, which Dingleran play, which Dingleran play in round 6. And I really hope that after that round 6, London will become much more famous and it will be loved by plenty of people. Obviously I know people don't like it, but after doing try that, now it's gonna be something more useful, something more fun. We'll love it more. Get to the game. Here, okay, just normal London stuff. So here should be 3 mainline, 57, 95. Very typical ideas in London. Trying to go for f4 next. It's here f4 castles, should be 7, queen b1, preventing him from jumping knight to e4, blocking my bishops. Just here, bishop h4. So here I just set up a small traps. Take here, just take with the d pawn, and here I got knight f3, and now the knight f6 drops. This is my traps. He saw that. Knight 5. Okay. Take here first. Take here, queen a7, f4. So the progression here is fine. The engine that think that it is actually pretty good for black. But the most important thing here is that he's so down in time, right? He plays slow like ding. F5 in the game. Knight f3. Supporting the knight on the center. Knight f6. Queen a1. Knight a4. H1. A new wave of attacking begins. Attacking the king and g8, but rook g1, right? King h8, rook g1, group g8, g4 instantly, takes to d4. ad4 is also fine, but I feel that this one can be a little bit tricky, since in the future I might take the knight here, but it can have the down open. cd4 in the game, c8, rook g2, covering c2 squares and also preparing for this idea to go rook g1. Here is in the game, takes, g5. Let's here first. Take here. You can see I have some attack here, right? Should d5 here. Finish 4. From here. G1. See it. So this is the real moment here. I start thinking. I'm up like 1 minute and 4 seconds, right? And I realized I have no good attacking chances. The square is almost covered, and he can even try to play here and here. So I went for different plans. G5. I spent a valuable 40 seconds here. Take here, b2. G8 here, defend a pawn. Take here is also fine, but I think this is also a bit risky, I feel. In the game, so back home, b3, defending things first. c2, queen f2. I can play here as well, but I missed that. Yeah, I'm better at chess. Queen f2. In fact, I had a plan of going the queen into this diagonal. That's why I didn't try that. If it's here in the game, c3, and now queen h4. He should like take d2 maybe, and then play queen to e7 when he's probably fine. But I think I can still try and go for more like d1 for instance, and the pawn here looks a bit annoying, right? Back to the game. So d3, queen h4, queen e3. And now I just simply set up this attack. And this looks basically over. The threat is rook s7 here, right? Which is a mate. And moreover, the threat is knight f7. Let's save h5, right? So knight f7 checks here. Play this one, right? I got a very strong idea. Knight to h6 exclamation mark. Take here is mid, right? The h7 square is covered, and this is just mid in a few moves. So knight 7, king g7. So I mean, just take here with bishop, right? So queen f6 coming, and the result never change. So in the game, queen g1 was played. King g1, c1, king f2, c2, king f3, c3. In fact, I can even try king d4, you know, which looks really fun, right? I mean, imagine this. Looks so cool, isn't it? But okay, I went for something simpler. King e2, and here, and then we up a chain, then we up material, and first game, finish. So something, right? Game 2, we met a player from, I don't know, I think Saint Lucia, I don't know, I think should be a fake flag. The name of like him is like Dumb King 75. And then we got the Sicilian Minzovic. I mean Nimzovic, but obviously I hope that it can be renamed to Minzovic one day. So knight f3, knight f6, e5, if okay, c3, this one's main line. Here, on main line for sure. And here, I think this is, I mean, very important moment here. Obviously, you know, there are so many lines here playable. Bishop e3, bishop c4, take here, bishop d3, plenty of things. But here, my opponent have no theoretical idea what's going on. He spent a super valuable 1 minute and 37 seconds on move 9 playing this, which is not even the best move. And obviously, in a blitz game, you don't know the theoretical well, it is not the best one for you. He spent 1 minute and 37 seconds, guys. And now you see, right? We sum up 2 minutes on the clock. Here, queen e4, takes. And he spent another super valuable 90 seconds here. You see, right? He's basically down 2 minutes on the clock right away in these positions. This here, and queen f5. This is own main line for me. I know the idea as well. The idea is that c3 and bishop f2 and win the queen, right? Here, same, and here is pin. So he must play f1. Castles. In fact, here I think I just made, I don't know, I feel like a bit hasty move. Here, so there is a famous line with this move, which I forget. And here, and here, and again for this one here. Although I think we'll play this one here myself. And I think I still get plenty of counterplay, right? His ropes are not connected, and his king still looks pretty weak. But my pawn structure looks like crap too. I'm pretty sure here the main idea is just like castles, even here. Or maybe let's play here first, but okay. In the game castles, e3, b6. Important move. This one lose instantly. Instantly, guys. So b6 is the thing to do. Take here, and you can see now, right? After move 15, I was up 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And the last part of the game just become flagging skills. h4, be it. c3, back home. h3, rook d8 here again. g3, rook d4. Simply activate pieces. Rook c4 in the game. b4, win a pawn. And he was already going to flag. Which one? s6 here, a safe move, why not? a4, a5. I play very fast, guys. Queen e3. In fact, in the game, I missed this. I played too fast, guys. I missed this. I play here first. Play here. And now I got a time thing. Yes. Play here. Discover checks. And yeah, now we win material, right? Rook here, e1. Take here, queen here, and take here, queen 1 as well. So in the game, take and takes. And he resigned. So, 2.2. A relatively easy game. Just showing you the strength of the, a bit orbit variation in Blitz. Game 3. We met GM Alexander Fear. What took queen c5? I think you mean here, right? Obviously the thing here is that if you take on c5 here, you will lose your initiatives. So take the, he the pawn, right? You may want to keep the queen on the board. That is a very normal you know, ideas when you're trying to go for like some initiatives. Back to the game. Now game 3. We met GM Lesson of Fear here. The game, in fact, is nothing special. And now London here, and what's a bit worse in the opening, I played something pretty strange. Nothing special here, just got something pretty odd. And okay, the only big things here to wonder is that he just basically hang a knight. Thank you, Bog, for the raid here of 200 people here. Okay, thank you, Bog, for 200 people. I really appreciate it. And okay, let's give a shout out first. I'm doing a recap of my Tarot Tuesday winners, guys. So I will just talking about the game. Thank you again for the raid. So the game's fine. I mean, it should be equal, you know. I think you should play like maybe B6 or maybe like, I don't know. But then he give me a free knight. And then it's just like converting a free pieces, you know. And I mean, I don't even play well. I miss Rook C1, guys. See, right? Which is a very nice tactics to exploit the fact that my Rook here defending both the back rank and the queen, right? Take here Queen B5 and must play here, and you can see, right? Suddenly, all of my energy is gone. So one thing to remember, guys, even when you're better, always be careful. In a game here, just play right away. I think he just like caught up, don't even see things anymore. C1, ship F6 here, D7, ship here. That be it. Looks like a fun move, right? But nothing to do here. Ship E7, back home again. Take here, A4, and some slow play. Then special here, and then I got a mid on the 7th rank, and game over. Game 3, 3 point out of 3. Then special, got lucky. Game 4, we got GM Mitrapha Guha from India. And now we are 3069. We play an exchange slap variation. And this line is what I know, so just 3 again. Yeah. So this is like, you know, somewhat, I would say, to look ideas here when it should be around, I would say, equal, but both sides still trying to push. A 4K here. In the game, something special, I think at this point, just some kind of long maneuvers move. But then I suddenly got the better out of him at this point. So, okay, knight 3. Rook C1 take here. See it? Trading things. If you trade, I got a C5, right? Rook C5, a good move. I should play knight E4. I missed this move here, knight E4. I'll play F6 here, preventing him from jumping to E5, but he can play D2, A4, Queen C3, which should be it. Should play this one. I don't know why I didn't play this. This is something much better. Queen A5. Here. Once again, this should be played by him though, which I think give him some edge. Should D3, and now it's equal. I see it. The pawn falls. Queen 8 here. Queen D7. C3. Get the pawn away. He just hope for the chance of taking me here, right? With knight G3. But then I got the calm defending move knight E8. And now you see, right? All the things are gone. The pawn simply falls, and all the square shields are covered, right? And I can just take the pawn freely. Takes, checks. Here, and Queen A5. And here, I place one, and you see, right? Queen trade here simply is over. He's down 2 pawns here, and my pawn is just too fast. And, you know, after long running games, 4-4. Game 5. We got against, I think, GM Kirill Lysenko, and he played the Joe Papa London. You know what I mean, right? The Joe Papa London. So here, I play my normal things, obviously. This is what Dana play against me as well. Okay, and we got, I mean, a fairly, you can see, right? A pretty weird pawn structures. And another kind of end game here arise. I will just show you end game really quickly. Now there's some own kind of maneuverings, not even special things. Yeah, so here, okay, briefly. So it should be all equal around here. We're all equal. But I just declined the draw offer from him, and I'll go for more. I want to win, you know. So I play for e5 here, breakthrough, and then I think got some nice maneuver here as well. Here, and this one, and I wait for him. You see, he got down in time, right? So now it's my bullet skills, the space. c4 takes, and keep knight d5 here. c3, c2, and knight 3. Win a pawn. Take here. He's losing, right? Knight 2, and I need to give the pawn away. This is still a draw to the engine though. And now once again, I try to flag him. Just some like dancing around with the knight. See, right? Okay, so like some dancing around here. And he played d5 at the end of the day. And then I think this one now is getting very tricky. I should play king e7 right away though, which is winning on the spot. f4, king e4. Once again, this one on the spot here for me. I'll play here, which is worse. Here and here, I see 5 again. I see 3, king e5 in the game. d4, knight 2, d5. Okay, here again, d4 again, d5. And I saw the best thing here, possibly. I see 3, king c4, here knight e4. And what's winning for me, so since he had no way to counter my pawn. In the game, he blundered with this, but it's just already over. Even knight g3 is the best move here. Knight c5, knight 5, knight 6, and king here a4, right? And this is still completely over, not even questioning. So in the game, this happened, and 5 out of 5. Okay, game 6, we play with I am Arcton. After f4 couldn't play. Okay, thank you Temple of God for prom subs. So this is way too fast for me to understand. Faster even than the game was played. I know. As mentioned earlier, I will only try and explain some kind of main point of the game, you know? It's a thing. Some kind of like important moment of the game rather than talking about the whole game, which may make the recap, I think, running for 2 hours. So for knight 4, I think somewhere here, right? I think you mean here. This one. Knight 4 doesn't work here due to this one with checks. You know? With checks. With checks. So game 6. Speedrun recap. That's how things is, actually. I mean, like, I need to cover 11 games, so that's why I need to make the pace a bit faster. So here, game 9 with I am Arton, and we play another London, the Beast London opening variations. And once again, no more theoretical line. The main line here is this, like here, this, like in e4, but there should be own theories. But this one here, which is a bit rarer. So I go bishop g5 in the game. Takes, and we play here. Takes, and queen b3. And he got in trouble right away. I would say that he got into some kind of opening traps this game. Castles here, c3. And he spent 4 seconds on this move. And I just can play c5 here right away, which I miss. And this is winning on the spot for me though, but I completely missed that. In the game, cd5 I play, cd5 I win a pawn here, take here, knight d5. I mean, I also play better game, you know. I don't play the best move for sure, c3 in the game. The queen here again. I think I should play queen b4. I mean, queen b3 I mean. But this one, I think I should be fine here, like queen d2 for instance. I don't see any trouble for me, to be honest. In the game, so queen f6 in the game here, bishop e2, b4, and e4. I think here I threaten this one and this one, right? I think the best chance for him now is to play like rook e8. We just take here, and I think I can survive. I don't see any real ways for him to attack me, and yeah, we just end up a piece up. In the game, if we 7 here, a3 right away, and here so e5. Win another piece for me. Takes, and knight f3 defending this one and the queen too. Castles. And just simply converting easily. Here, b3, rook here, knight e4, rook here, takes, you know, rook g2 looks scary, right? King g2 is losing for me, but simply h1. Own covered. Own covered. And he was down in time. So we got a game and we got 6 points out of 6, guys. So this is game 7. We met GM Anton Korobov with black pieces. Now we're already, I think, 30-86, guys. 30-86. Thank you, Victor Gut, as well. The King G2 would be very better, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that. So here we are only 2 players who got 6 out of 6 here. And this is the fight. Here he tried the Slav exchange, but he played for this move here. In the game, I kind of messed up the lines. I'm pretty sure the line's like 94 in the game. Yep, 94 in the game. So takes a3. I should play bishop here. This is, I think, fine for me though. Or even like here, which is fine too. But then I played this one, which is wrong. Should e2. Here, e3. And white is better already due to the better development. Is this in the game? Queen a2. Bishop d7, c3. And c2. And engines give white like +1 instantly. f5 only choice defend the pawn, only choice. c4, back home, g4. You see, right? Anton went for blood, and this owner looks very annoying. Takes. Knight d5, only cover the queen d8. Rook g1, rook c8. c3 here in the game. g6 here, give my bishop a square to run. Castles, bishop g7, king b1. But I mean, the thing here is I can castles, right? Which is insanely annoying. So back to the game. Knight 7, king b3, takes, king b6. And you see, right? It took the pawn here and was down a full pawn. And down in time, right? And here, the worst is not over yet. Bishop d6 here in the game. h4, f4, takes, f4, d5. And here, I can't play this one, but I just take extreme risk. Rook c3. The engine has it. Now I'm down a full pawn and a change, right? So I put on hope on bishop pair. On my bishop pair here. Takes, king e7, put a king here. e1, king d6. Rook e4 always run to this one, right? c2, and the pawn drops again. So e3. I suffer him another pawn here, right? But now my king is pretty safe, and my bishop can stay here. e4, he give me pawn back, but obviously I don't take that. Weird. I need my bishop pair on the board. Which one? e5. It is losing, right? You can see that it is completely losing. e3. To here, c4, invading here, b1, f3. Put on this. again, a4, e2. For this pawn, it's not even a threat, guys. But still, b3, king c5, f3, g4, and bullet phase comes. f7, e3. Suddenly, you see, right? There's some threats here. King e2, again, b1, e3, and king e2. I can play here again, but I suddenly realize something here. e2. Suddenly, this become very annoying. You see, right? Mid is close, and somehow bishop pair somehow looks very, very powerful. Bishop e3. I mean, here the engine on like part of this one, which is the only choice, but it's not easy, you know, at all. I think you should play bishop c4 though, but I think I should be fine here. Still, even in a bullet game, this looks for me really annoying. In the game, bishop b3 was play, d3, and now look at this one. It is me. Get some play, you know. F2 in the game, bishop e4, and f1, king b4, and now it is -6. All of a sudden, guys, bishop d2 is really what I mean. It's made instantly, guys. It's made instantly, and you can see here, like early enough, he has no good way to defend the bishops. b2 takes, b1 takes, f3 takes, f7 checks. Basically, he knows what to do, and he flag here, but suddenly it is over. Nothing to do here for him. It is just unstable with on the threats. So we successfully swindled him with the bishop pair there, and 7 out of 7. Okay, game 8, we play against GM Denis Lazovic who is a very strong and familiar face in Tower Tuesday, right? So we got another London here. And okay, let's move through the opening quickly. I think you don't want to see that. So here we got a relatively, I would say, double explorations. I tried to go for some center attack here, and he went for some queenside attack. 1, 3, 8 here, h4, h5 again, h4. This thing here, okay, king h8, queen g4. This is not the most precise way to play, but I want to put him in trouble, like in time trouble, you know. d4. The threat is that like knight 4 play f5, but then I saw this thing before, so I played queen g3 very, very fast. f3, f5, f5, f3, takes, e3 exclamation mark. This is a very strong move by him though, I need to say that. e3 and f3 is fine for me. You get here and here and here, right? But e3 prevent my knight from activate. Also here, the square looks very, very powerful for him, right? It's very, very strong. So, takes here, knight c8, f4, knight e5. e5, I try to go for the mid here. He prevent that. f4, queen f7, queen f3, defend a pawn on h5 here. e5, takes here, a4, a3. This one is not the best move here, to be honest. Like I can play here, I missed that somehow. 6, rook b1. My rook now get a b file, and this should be double edge. Rook here again, b5. Next is here, c5, and now the game steer into huge complications. c4, queen h5. He wanna meet me here, obviously. Queen h3, stop that. Queen g6, only choice here. Knight e6. I wanna see this one when I can get a passers, right? Takes, rook d8, queen h4. Once again, keep on harassing him. Next is here, b7, put in this one, king a7, c4. I am very proud of this move. You know, he just had nothing to do, right? We just keep on slowly pressuring him, forcing him to find the best move. And can you justify that? Queen e1, to the pawn here. Knight e4, he play, takes, and my passers now looks very strong. King e7, d7 first, here it's e7. It looks very annoying, right? So in the game, queen f5 here, queen g3, for mid. In fact, here both of us miss queen c5, guys, which is a draw instantly. Jeez. Queen f6 here, queen e3 for the pawn. Queen f5, queen d4. e5 he play, takes. e3. Take here. Not the rook, right? But e6. I'll play instantly. I saw this one through. Queen f2, king h2, and my queen have worked the squares, right? So now threat is queen e7 mate. Rook g8 allows c8 queen, and this is also devastating. So queen g5, queen e4, and e7. And this is also crushing. He resigned, guys, he resigned. 195 before rook c8 to stop the bishop from getting to e5. I think you mean somewhere here, right? 35, right? But this one wrote the pawn. The thing. The rook c8 here to defend the pawn on c4. It's a plan. So we got him here in a wild battle, and it part out of it. After this, so there was a 6-minute break, right? So I didn't play, I didn't stream, so I was called into the Zoom. Just.com just like randomly proctor the players, you know? Who, like randomly. And then I was called in, which I can understand, you know? I played 2 hours on a sudden, I win every single games. So I got to be called in, and that feels, I think it's like honor for me. I did feel like it out of it. I can tell you, I was very hyped at that point. Was like, you know, I was pretty confident. I can only say that. But obviously, in my mind, I need to keep myself like I keep talking to myself like, okay, the event is not over yet, and we need to be still very careful. They found you sus. I don't think so. It's like, you know, when you're doing too well, so they want to kind of see, you know, and control you a little bit, which is understandable, you know. I think it's understandable stuff. So no worries. Okay, so next game, game 9. We got a GM from India, Api Diet, and we got English opening. So we play, another very theoretical line. G4 actually is a bit wrong here, but it should be also playable. I think the main line is like, I think E6 or even like here or here, but okay, I just don't know a theory. Should be 2. E6, okay. H3, I went for this one, trade the queen away. D3, S6, okay, trying to get bishop a good square to run. So like here, E4, run, take, 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 take. Here, I think you should play for queen C8 though. Oh no, I think covered. I think I have covered like, I think I planned like bishop D8, bishop E3, knight D7, and I got A5 to B4 next. I think I should be fine here. I think so. So in the game, play bishop B2, which is somewhat safer. Castles, knight A5. This is the threat. Queen A6 exclamation mark. A very strong defensive by me. Raise C1, knight 7. Here, threats. I'm sure E3. Preventing him from getting the squares, you know? And this is very annoying for him. Sure. D4, to D8, to D1, should E4. Control the square, and now black is better. H5, G6, G4, bishop here, trade the bishop on E5 and make my king feel better. Trade, rook 7, run away bitch. Rook 7, idiot here, C1, touch on D4, rook 7. So now this is the threat. I couldn't play here, this one here, and I think I'm even in trouble. So rook 7, rook 6, B4. Pressuring this pawn first. Should be 2, B2, should be C4, G5. Expanding here in the queen side. Should be 5. Run here. F1, just slowly improve my positions. F3, should be here. C4, King F6. You see, right? Slow play by me. F3 takes. Rook 7, Rook A6, Rook B2. And you can see it here, right? This looks very annoying. The best way to play is like this one, which drop the pawn, and I think he should be losing here eventually, but he should play that. Instead, being down in time, he'll go for this one, which is understandable, right? For this move, but still it's just a bit slow. Takes, here, checks, and this. And now mid is coming next, and his rooks are both falling, and he resigned. So, 9 point out of 9, guys. Thank you, Epiphany, for the read here as well, and for the shout out for the subs too. I appreciate it. So, we got another game here, and 9 out of 9. I can tell you, I was feeling super hyped after that game, and I became 3099. See, right? 3099 after this. I was like, man, let's win this game. Like, you know, somehow at that time, suddenly I put some pressure on me, you know, was like, let's win this game, man, let's win this game. And yeah, as a result, game 10, I lost, which is very unfortunate. We met the second player at that point. Second player after like 9 rounds. I think he got like 8 points out of 9. GM Abhijit Gupta from India. We play our normal Torre variations. The last should be fine for me though. But then I think he should play a bit slow here. Here, okay. We got, somehow a slightly worse positions with him got bishop here and have no real card to play. Played too slow here. I think in the game he didn't play the best. I'm pretty sure I have some chance to get some activities. He just didn't play well. Here Queen A2 is a bit passive, and he tried to open up the king side. I was down in time, you know. And then here, I think I just make a mistake at this point. I should play bishop c4, and this is already equal. Can play here, and here even else. I think it should be fine for me. But I play knight g3, which is a bad move. Nice one. Which is suddenly becoming so annoying. So annoying, guys. This is the threat here. And now I have no other good move to play. He played like knight h5, right? He played like this one, or even here right away as well, which is put my knight into trouble. e3 runs into c4, and my bishop here is in trouble too, you know. Like all of a sudden my pieces are so loosening. So in the game, knight f1 was played, c4, e4, and g3. Perfect move by him. He played very nicely, and this is basically over. My queen is misplaced, and my king is in real trouble. So in the game, takes here, to c5. h1, if you play here, I can resign, to be honest. This one is over for me. If you play this one instead, take here, and this one is also over too. He missed that. But here, so this is the threat, right? So this, and I can also resign. So in the game, f1 will play, he played this one, which is a bit not the best move, but still winning for him. f6, b1, and queen e3. And this is just too much to handle for me. f3 I play this, and then I resign here, since which is 3, onto this, and I think I can resign now, right? So we lost game 10, which is very unfortunate, right? Our perfect score has been gone. So let's go to game 11 here, the final game. When we get, I am Renato Terry from Peru. So here, after two moves, I realized that Gupta just offered a draw and was accepted, so he got to 9.5. The only player 9.5. If I draw the game, I can win a thing. So I also offer a draw here to Renato at move 5, but he reject. You know, so I must go for the win myself. To play here, but we got, I think, a pretty close game. I think I played a good game actually. So here, okay, knife exclamation mark. Taking here, if you take here with the knight, right? I take with the bishops here for the checks. If you play here, I got here as well. So now the game steer into complications. T5, takes, G8, D5, exclamation mark again. Take here with the pawn, right? And this king is in trouble. E4, F3 exclamation mark. I think I played a really good game. I think this is like the best game of me in this event. I basically play most of the thing perfectly. E5, F4. Take here is not good into this one, right? And his king is in trouble for sure. It's very open, isn't it? And if D4, I don't think is better alternative since this also looks very, very bad. So here, next in the game, this is here, D4. Once again, take here and take here, both run the same things. D4, takes, and castles. And now I'm winning. I mean, at this point, I know I shouldn't be lost at all. I have some ideas here, which is very simple. This and this. F4, losing the knight here, right? And queen here, just this. And this one is also deadly for him. So that's why here he played knight d2. Take the queen here, f6, d2. And now I know that, okay, I mean, I should never be lose here. This is completely winning. If I take here, takes, d8, d5. Defend upon d4, also blocking his bishops. This here, bishop group f1, take the king. Here, bishop takes here, and okay, this one coming. See, right? This is also very crashing. Bishop e5, rook g8. There are a million ways here to convert. We're just trying the simplest option. Go for the pawn. Here, the best way to play for him is this one, but then it will get to an endgame. Rook e8, d7 lose right away. So I must play this, and this one with me up 2 pawn is just completely over, isn't it? So play cd5 here, but this one here takes, and got an endgame, and we are winning for sure. He resigned here, and we got 10 out of 11, guys. 10 out of 11, and that's the thing that leads me to clear first of Tarot Tuesday. I forgot the last time we win a thing, you know? Last time I win a things. I don't know if I can find that for you guys. Okay, Tarot Tuesday, this one. For me, you can see here that I think you can see right now, right? I didn't win plenty of times. Like here, I only win twice. Since February 1st, won 2 times, right? But now I will climb to 3 times. Together with no one rather than Jamarcus Carson. which feels great, isn't it? So, okay, that's how things is, and we win the things. Thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you guys in some other videos later on. Thank you, and hopefully you enjoy.